Welcome back to Echoes of Ages, the actual play role-playing podcast where a handful of fools are trying to save the world, one mishap at a time. Hey, don't forget to follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode, and be sure to check out our Instagram or Facebook pages for the maps, character art, and creatures from today's adventure. As always, the link is in the description. Finally, if you're enjoying the journey so far, leave us a rating or review. It helps others find the show and keeps our party going strong. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy the episode. Del, you feel safe. Cass and Reef wear your colors out of coincidence, as you've learned. Xanathal was telling the truth. He got you somewhere safe, somewhere no one should find you. And yet, people have found you and been drawn to you between yesterday and today. Beyond Reef and Cass, there are Hen and Sam and Jasmira. People you've fought alongside twice now in as many days. People who are thus far welcoming to your magic and it being wielded through them. However, at the moment, you're the only one remaining at the table in this otherwise busy inn.
So, after being talked to by Jasmira about the Hall of Mirrors, I was thinking I might want to go do some research, because from what it sounded like, there was money involved, and money is always good for hiding. So, I want to try and find out if there's like a open library, and if it's not too late to go check out.
You could get there, you would probably have about a half an hour before it closes.
That's fine. If this is such a big, like, the Hall of Mirrors is such a big thing, it should be easy to find some text and at least get the cliff notes on what the hell this thing is.
Absolutely. It's, as I said, it's not evening yet, but the afternoon is waning. And like I said, by the time you get there, you'll have about half an hour. Even if you ask, one of the caretakers would present you with a book more about the city itself in general. There's a little bit on the hall. It's very kind of a hush-hush place within the Amber Terrace, which is kind of the central point of Pecan, where you have the nobility and guild masters and things like that stay. It's talked about in that oracles and prophets think that looking into some of the mirrors can give you glimpses into possible futures. Looking at the mirrors could look at possible pasts. The mirror may reveal to you secrets you're keeping from other people. It's also considered a judgment chamber for those that are of higher standing, in that guildmasters or nobles, when they're accused of serious crimes, they get sent into the hall itself. If they come out relatively unchanged, they're essentially deemed innocent. If they're a little bit mentally warped or broken, it's considered as proven guilt. And you find that each mirror is said to be cut from amber obsidian. It's a pretty rare volcanic glass, but it's infused supposedly with the soul embers of a genie.
Yeah, reading this has not made me want to go to the Hall of Mirrors. I think I'd probably just go back to the tavern and wait for whatever Cass has decided to do, because apparently we're teaming up, and I agreed to it.
You would be able to speak with them when they return from their run.
Yeah.
Okay, if we can at some point, is there a bridge that goes over one of the rivers?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, the river itself, as it weaves through the city, it's not like you can walk up and stick your hand in. There are high walls to prevent people from doing that, or God forbid falling in. But yeah, there's plenty of bridges connecting streets and such.
Yeah, I imagine at some point we're running through the city and then we get to the middle of a bridge somewhere, and I'll put my hand up and I'll slow down and I'll stop us. And I'm just going to go to the edge of the bridge and I'm going to look over.
Looking down, you see a river of gold with red streams within it, and the two kind of mesh together off and on as the Ustari River continues up the canal.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, like, it's not back home. Like, it's different colors and stuff, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Make sure you don't touch it. All right.
Wasn't planning on it.
Never know with you. And then I'm gonna like turn back around and kind of lean up against the bridge with my elbows up on it. Okay, I have to go back to work. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I was thinking about like, well, I had a nap for 2 hours, so I was thinking maybe I just run around, see if I can make some friends or not.
Okay, just be safe. Be careful what you say and who you say it to.
Yeah, not a problem. Like, I mean, I'll be polite and stuff like that. I mean, not an issue.
All right, then. I'll see you at the inn.
All right, have a good one.
I like nod at him as he leaves.
You two part ways. Where did your travel take you, Reef?
I'm just wandering around, kind of like getting the sights and stuff like that. Yeah, just trying to see if there's like friendly faces or anything like that.
You get a mixed lot. Some people take a look at you, keep to themselves. Others will exchange like a pleasantry glance, that sort of thing.
Other than that, I'm just kind of wandering, exploring a little bit. I might not be staying in this town for long, but if I see anybody that wants to like even like have those like 2-3 minute casual chats, like, yeah, I'll spread myself out a little bit.
Yeah, you could probably get one of those as somebody's kind of like standing around and they give you a little bit of chat. And once you start walking again, you see a gnome going down the street and sees you, kind of looks at how you're dressed and runs up and like starts yanking on your shirt. Dust! You got dust?
Whoa! I got like a little bit of like I was almost turned into a statue like the other day, so I might have a little bit like stone dust on me, but like
no, you got dust. I can smell it. You're holding out on me.
Whoa! What is dust?
And what is dust?
It's a question.
It's basically a ground cactus flower that is infused with a small amount of alchemical powder, and it turns into a hallucinogen. And you would kind of get this through his very scattered and excited voice.
Sorry, man, I don't do that sort of thing.
Well, you're fucking useless. And he runs off after the next person.
Not cool. And I'm kind of like confused because someone just came up and said I had drugs on me, and I'm like, oh, that's not me. So I'm going to realize that I'm lost, and I'm going to try to make my way back to the tavern, I guess.
I'll have you give me a survival roll.
That's not one of my skills. 4.
Eventually, with a 4, you wander kind of aimlessly, as you said, in the middle of not really knowing where you are. However, you are able to kind of talk to a couple nearby people. You mention, the inn, sort of the Karazenra dock, and they kind of set you back on an appropriate path.
So it's a half an hour that way?
Yeah, about that. Don't turn left. You'll end up right back here.
Not left. Okay. And then as I'm walking by, I kind of forget the directions a little bit, and I'm like, okay, so in 15 minutes, turn left. Right. Okay, cool. And I'll just continue walking.
And you get so out of sorts, even trying to follow your way back, you don't even see the person walking towards you until you almost walk into Jasmira.
Whoa. Sorry, Triple C. My apologies.
What? Triple C?
Yeah, Triple C. Cool cop cat. Triple C.
Okay. Yeah. That's me. What are you doing out here?
Don't tell Cass, but I got lost.
Oh, she's not here.
No, we went for a run, and then we went over a bridge, and I had a nap, right? So I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to boogie. And she was like, well, I'm going to go do some work. And like, not like I don't do work, but she does better work than I do. But like, then a gnome accosted me for dust, and I'm like, I have no clue what the heck is going on, but I wasn't a fan of it.
No, definitely stay away from those dusters. They're bad news.
So what are you doing out here, Triple C?
Well, I was just taking care of some errands and just picked up a spell I was saving up for. A few errands here and there. You got lost, eh? I mean...
Yeah, I actually have no clue where I am right now.
All right, well, you see up there, that's the Amber Terrace. That's where the rich people live, and...
All right, cool, rich folk. Yeah, just like North Side.
North, okay. But, like, you can always see that from just about everywhere in the city. So as long as you look up there, you can orient yourself there. It's in the east, so...
Oh, so East Side. All right, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, I can show you back to the inn if you like.
You know what? That'd be awesome if you could. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I can show you a few things around here too.
I mean, I got nothing but time. Like, if you want to show me stuff, we can hang out. I love hanging out with friends.
Oh, great. Well, like I said, the Amber Terrace is up there. On top of that is the fiberglass spire, which basically recharges the Ustari.
And the Ustari is the
rivers here of this molten yellowish fluid that keeps us warm.
Cass told me I'm not allowed to touch that stuff.
It's probably best you don't.
Cool.
It won't hurt you, I think. But, it's pretty potent magical stuff. I don't know what'll happen. Maybe Sam would know.
Oh yeah, the alchemical doodad. Right
Yes.
on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, underneath there is a very restricted area. It's the Hall of Mirrors.
Whoa, like a fun house?
No, it's like the proving grounds of all heroes.
You guys got a proving ground for heroes here?
Yeah.
Oh, can we go? Can we go do it?
No, you have to do it by invitation only. Like if the mirrors, they have this mind of their own, so they're strictly guarded. And basically the nobles have to invite you, the rulers of the city, because if you go in there without permission and the mirrors know it, rumors say bad things happen to your mind.
But if you get an invitation, you can go there and you can get proved to be a hero, right?
Yeah, you can. You're basically stamped to say, hey, I'm a hero, and I am out there doing hero stuff.
I would owe you so much if you could get me an invite to go to this Hall of Mirror stuff.
Oh, but I thought you were doing your tournament stuff.
Well, the tournament, it's we gotta wait for another fighter anyway because G Money, he wants 16 fighters and he only's got 15 because that orc Hallie, whatever he was, spit up stained glass. Totally not cool. But again, he was talking mad garbage. So anyway, I got some time. Do you think you can get me an invite?
Actually, well, I do have an invite.
Oh, come on, Triple C. You got to get me in there.
Well, I don't know. Cass wasn't too happy when I mentioned it to her.
Oh, you asked Cass first and she said no?
Well, she said she didn't think you'd want to do it.
But I do want to do it. I want to be proved a hero. That's
of course
what I want to
do.
be. I want to be a hero. I want to be a champion fighter, and I want to get a 10-star match rating, and I want to be a hero. That's the real stuff right there.
Oh yeah.
You get it, Triple C. You get it. That's why we're friends.
Totally. We're on the same wavelength here, aren't we?
Exactly. I'll go talk to Cass and Dell, because Dell's my new friend too, right? And Cass was just she's like, well, Dell's going to be working with us. And I'm like, he's already wearing black and gold. This makes complete sense. 100.
Wow. They're working. You are all working together. Well, that makes things convenient, doesn't it? Well, see, the thing is, the reason I have this invitation to the Proving Grounds is because the rulers of the city want us to do some hero work for them. And they saw us, but they're like, I don't know if you're good enough. So
I'm good enough.
That's why they said, okay, well, you have to prove yourself in the hall first, and then we'll give you hero work.
Oh, well, I'm in. Is everybody else in? Did you get Sam and did you get Hen in on it as well? Because we could be a group. We could be an adventuring party.
Well, Hen did say something about that our destinies were linked. I thought she was wrong, but I don't know. With your enthusiasm here, she might be right.
Oh, I could be a real hero, real Leto stuff. This is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, the Heroes of the God Shift.
Yeah, it's my favorite book.
Yeah, I personally haven't heard of any heroes or say tournament champions, but I've heard of all the heroes of the Dragon Wars and the God Shift. Everyone knows those stories, right? So,
exactly.
That's your best bet is to become a hero.
Yo, I'm gonna go talk to Cass and Dell right now, and then you need to come back to the tavern with Sam and Han, and tomorrow we'll go to the Hall of Mirrors.
Tomorrow already? Okay.
If you got the invite, we gotta get it done. I can't go to this tournament. This thingamabob with I got the tattoo with the G or the J. If I'm a hero, better standing. It'd be great. Come on, Triple C. You can't hold out on me like this.
You know what? I think you have it. I think you have hero stuff. You you have this hero aura about you.
I got an aura?
Yeah. I mean, I think it can grow into a hero aura. Like, you got the stuff of heroes.
Okay, cool. We gotta go to the tavern right now. Right now.
Right now. But I just gotta make a quick stop and pay off some back rent. So, anyways. So yeah, it's this way.
Okay, yeah, I'll just follow you.
Sure.
And I'll, like, give her a detail, like, step by step of exactly what happened to me in the last, like, 45 minutes.
Including the dust guy again?
Including the dust guy again.
Oh no, repeat stories.
Also doing the routine that Cass and I did as well.
Like, physically showing, too? Like,
yeah, doing
a
couple back flips, front flips, doing a couple tumbles, and being like, and then Cass was like on my arms, and they're like, oh yeah, it was great. And the people were clapping, and then we got the chant on. They were like, reef, and then I threw up the Nubalia, and I dropped that W, and everybody cheered. It was great.
I am suitably impressed. Very athletic.
Heck yeah.
And you and Sam were outside, originally considering sleeping under the stars, but you did your meditating, and the path pointed you back towards Jasmira.
Well, Sam?
Yeah, yes, Hen?
What do you say to taking a bit of a late night walk?
I take a look at my beakers I have over a little flame and look back at Hen. Yeah, I can. I can finish this later. Just give me a second for it to cool down. And I start blowing on it to cool it off as I turn off the flame.
And as Sam does so, I am just looking out into the stars to keep my health, to do my work, to live, to see to it I grow and gain and give, never to look behind me for an hour, to wait in weakness and to walk in power, but always fronting onward to the light, always and always, facing towards the right, robbed, starved, defeated, fallen, wide astray, on with what strength I have, back to the way. Back, Sam. Are you ready?
Yep. And I just kind of put my last few files in my pocket. I'm all ready to go. Where's Chick at, though?
And I give the loud, clear whistle into the night sky, and we would then see Chick cresting around the building in a graceful arc to land on the tip of my spear on her little perch. I believe we have everything now, and our resolve, and our way. We are guided by the glowing light, the power in my heart, and the path in my soul. I feel as though this is the right thing to do, Sam. Perhaps for both of us. Perhaps only for myself. Regardless, will you join me? And I reach out my hand.
Yep. And I kind of hold on to her hand, too, like a child following.
And then I'll whisk Sam away into the night in the direction of Jasmira.
Where would you be heading after you parted ways with Reef? Back to the inn, Cass?
Yeah, I just go back to the inn. And I'm going to get myself set up in the main tavern area with a drink, maybe dinner. I feel like we're getting to around that time, and sitting somewhere along a wall within the room so that I can watch the people that are coming through.
Give me a perception roll.
Sure. Ooh, it's a 20.
20 is good. You're watching the crowd and interactions between certain people, and you, as you're wont to do, kind of start to focus on some of the other competitors that happen to be in here this evening. And you would notice two in particular that kind of stand out a bit. There is a Goliath, who is a mountain of a man. You overhear somebody call him Vorga, and you notice when he moves around, he's a lot lighter than he looks. Like, he can fit between a crowd of people and tables without bumping into anything. He's also predominantly left-handed. The other one that would catch your eye, less details to glean about this one, but it's easier to spot him because it's the only knoll in the place. And he's just sitting there chewing on a hunk of raw meat and talking with some human who seems to know him pretty well. You get the impression that the human probably is similar to you, but on a much smaller scale. It sounds like he kind of just sets the fights up for this guy. And he mentions him as Griven. Unfortunately, from their conversation, you don't pick up too much else because they're just sitting there talking. Griven seems pretty intent that he's not even worried about the first round. He figures he'll get through that no problem and then see what the real talent is that's still around.
Got it. The Reefs of the world, of course. Is he chewing on this hunk of meat with both hands on it, or is it in one hand or the other?
It's in both because it's like a giant bone with meat. It's like a ham hock off of something's leg, like a zebra or something similar. So he's got it in both arms and he's just rotating it and chewing away. He's kind of eating it like a cob of corn, to be honest. He's like ripping off a hunk, going across, turns it, same thing.
The classiest way to eat. We know this. Is my waitress friend working?
Yes, she is.
I'll try to catch her eye and get her to come over.
It takes a moment, but eventually, sure, you do.
When she's ready. And I'll nod at Griven. What's he like to drink?
He doesn't drink. He's just had water in the 3 days he's been here.
Interesting. Does he have a full water cup on the table?
He does at the moment.
He does. Okay. All right. Thank you. Nothing more for now. You're doing well?
Doing pretty well. Got a couple of good tips recently.
I'm Cass, by the way.
Sorry.
Lovely to meet you. If I need anything, I'll let you know.
Absolutely. We have a very solid arrangement. You just flag me down whenever you need me.
I'll nod at her and let her go. I'm sure it's very busy.
Yeah, it is that time now where people are starting to come in and settle in for dinner and even after work drinks and that sort of thing.
Yes, I'm just going to sit and watch. If Dell is in the room, I will watch him as well, but I don't make any move to invite him over. Not to say that he couldn't come to that conclusion on his own, but I'm not trying to be at the same table with him.
And in the first few moments of you settling in, he wouldn't even be there.
Oh, all right then. Yeah. So I'm just sitting, people watching. I am going to keep a closer eye on Griven, though, to see if the water situation changes, to see if he goes for something with a certain hand. That's all.
Gotcha. You would see him pick it up kind of with both hands at different times, to be honest. I'd love to give you a tell, but there isn't one.
That's okay.
Jazz, you send Reef on his way, praying he finds his way back.
He should. Just keep going on this street. If you get lost, keep the terrace behind you.
And it wasn't too far from where you were when you parted. That's the good news.
All right, so keep the terrace behind me.
Yeah, just walk this way. You'll see the tavern.
Okay, and no turns.
No turns. Straight
No
ahead.
turns. Just straight. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to walk straight and look over my shoulder every once in a while to see if Jazz is staring at me or not, to make sure that I go on my right way.
I'll watch for a little bit, then I'll continue on my way.
And yeah, Reef, you almost reach that point where you're starting to doubt yourself, and then you can kind of see the evening crowd that's heading towards the tavern, and you're right back where you're familiar.
I knew she was my friend. She wouldn't steer me wrong. All right, cool. Wicked. And then a quick run into the tavern, see if Cass is sitting there. And if she's not, then if Dell is sitting there.
I'm there.
And I'll kind of do that thing where I slide into it, on a chair right beside her. Hey. So I ran into Triple C on the way out. Well, on the way in. Yeah.
Reef, we have not been here that long. I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, cool cat cop. Jazz?
Oh, Jazz. Okay. How did she take to that?
She thought it was fine, so I'm cool with it. I got to come up with one for Hen and Dell, but that's later thoughts. Anyway, she's going to give me a real hero opportunity.
Okay. In what way?
There's this hall of mirrors. And
okay.
Yeah, I totally say yes. 100%. Because Jazz wouldn't steer me wrong, right? So I gave her the 100 and we're in. We're going to be heroes, Cass.
He says this and every muscle in my body locks and I'm just staring at the table. I'm sorry, Reef. I don't think I heard what you just said. Do you want to repeat yourself? Think about this very carefully. And I'm going to turn my head to look at him. I'm giving you a chance to remember that situation differently.
Oh, Jazz said that I could be real hero stuff, like Leto and Elle and Penny and Brava and all those. And she said I had an aura, a hero aura. And she said I just had to go through this mirror thing because she has an invite from nobles.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So she said all of this. Did she say what happens to people that go into this hall of mirrors?
Yeah.
At best case,
she said
intense emotional trauma, Reef. At worst case, insanity. But I think you might already be there if you're making decisions like this on your own. Now, do you remember that conversation going differently?
No.
Well, fine. This is how you want to do your hero stuff? You want to forget what your job is. Your job is to be a fighter. My job is to be your manager. It's to think for you. Because if you get to think, these things happen, Reef. So if you want to do this, you're on your own. I won't stop you, but I also won't be there.
But Cass, Mike said that you had to stay with me.
Mike doesn't need to know.
I'm going to give Cass the puppy dog eyes.
Reef, no.
Please? You know, all I really wanted, other than, the couple things that I do want, is also to be a hero. Come on, Cass.
Reef, I am doing my best. I am making you one. It just takes time.
But
You know what happens to adventurers? They die. They don't get the accolades and the parades in the streets because they're dead.
Dart was a hero and he got accolades. And he was an adventurer.
Reef, this is not part of what we are here to do.
Can we just, do a small one? Like a quarter hero evaluation? Like a small mirror, like a hand mirror?
I don't know how we do this. I need him to make a roll of some kind. Because, personally, I know I need to say yes to this, but also, I know I'm not
You don't have to. You don't have to do anything.
But it's better for the story.
Nothing says you have to go in there.
Well, Cass, if you don't want to go in, can you at least just wait for me on the other side?
Fine.
Cool. Wicked. And a thumbs up.
Just going to shake my head at him. I'm going to go back to either my meal or my drink.
Has Del came in yet?
If coming back from the library, I would say so.
Del, over here.
What?
Come sit with us.
Fine. I'm going to wave over a drink as I sit down. What is it?
Cass said yes. I'm gonna do the mirrors thing. Did Jazz talk to you about the mirrors thing?
Yes. Jasmira brought up mirrors, Hall of Mirrors.
Yeah.
It
so anyway,
does not sound like a good idea.
Why not? Triple C. You have to trust in Triple C, man.
Who is Triple C?
Cool Cat Cop. Jasmira.
That is not a good nickname. It's much longer, especially with the explanation.
Well, if I only have to explain it once, then everybody knows it, right?
But then you have to explain it to everybody.
Well, that's fine. Then everybody knows.
Del looks very frustrated at the level of thinking.
So anyway, Alchemical Dudette is going to be there, and Hen's going to be there. Triple C, Cass is going to be waiting on the other side. Are you going to be you're coming with, right? You want to be a hero too, right?
No, I do not want to be a hero.
Then you can wait with Cass on the other side.
Is there a party on the other side?
I mean, if I come out if I come out like a hero, of course there's going to be a party. We're going to have a great party. Juice for everybody.
I just start gesturing towards Cass the fuck is this?
I have a face that looks like if it was possible, a steam would be blasting out of my ears. And I am not engaging in this conversation.
I guess we wait on the other side of the hall?
Heck yeah, Del. Heck yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go relax in the room. Because I'm just going to go read a little bit, okay?
I'll give him the
read?
smallest. I'll give him the smallest nods. And then I'll side eye at Del.
All right. Reef out. And I'm just going to run up the stairs to our shared room.
Reef leaves, and I shoot back whatever I have left in my glass, and I slam it on the table. Guess what, Del?
What?
You're friends with him now, so you get to go in.
You were friends with him longer. You have to go first.
Someone with the brain has to make sure you guys don't all die. And it's going to be
you look
me.
pretty smart, so...
Oh, you're right. I do look pretty. Thank you so much. And so pretty smart means the brain waves to make sure that I can keep you guys safe from the outside.
How about we both go in and hate every minute of it?
I'm going to hate it whether I'm in there or not. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's help.
I grumble, or I try to flag down my waitress friend and be like, give me another one.
I think at this point we both just stole a drink off of the tray as it was going by.
I love it.
She'd come back with doubles for you guys at this point, just based on your expressions.
I think we're just drinking angrily at this point now.
What are you doing, Jazz?
Well, after I saw Reef taken off in the correct direction, I would go back to my flat. But on the way, I'd sort of go back to an alleyway that I know. Hey, King, you got my usual?
Well, hello again, lady.
Yeah.
Of course I've got your usual.
Thanks for, not knowing me yesterday.
You told me a long time ago, if I see you with anybody, I don't know you.
Excellent.
He hands you a bag.
And I hand him the money. Good doing business with you.
Always
little
a
extra.
pleasure. A little extra. Oh, well, yes. Debnick's eating well tonight.
Cool. Talk to you later.
See you soon, little lady.
Then I'll go back to my flat.
So since Jazz is going back to her house, she would find Sam and Hen already there.
Oh, hello. I was hoping to find you guys soon.
The way has found us first, and it has led us undoubtedly to you. And I do my deep sweeping bow. I was thinking we would find you here.
Well, earlier today, after I left the inn, I was seriously doubting that your intuition was on the dot. But it seems it might actually be on the dot.
Doubt is the key that opens the gateway to failure.
Plus, Hen's always right.
I hope so.
Now, if you would be so kind as to tell us what I am right about. Where are we going? What is our course?
I got a lead from the speaker of Bakan, the whole town, the speaker for the city. And he has this job, this very high-end job with very high-end people, lots of money.
I wave my hand in front of my face dismissively.
No, that's not the great thing. But, he wants us first to prove ourselves in the Hall of Mirrors, to make sure we could handle these higher jobs.
I've heard of this Hall of Mirrors. I've had many a traveling companion speak of them and how forever changed they were when they walked through this sordid trial.
Yes, and I've heard that they'll give you sometimes glimpses into the future or glimpses into yourself, show you hard truths about yourself. They might answer questions you've always had. They might show you who you really are, and you might hate that or go mad with the realization of who you are. It sounds like the mirrors are kind of what you always, you're almost on the same wavelength.
Simply seems unnecessary if I know where I need to be. Sam, how do you feel about this?
It doesn't sound too dangerous. It's not like it'll show us horrifying events from our pasts or anything, or beat us up. So I don't think it'll be an issue.
Sam, it might. Not the beating us up part. Mirrors can't do that, thankfully. But it may show you things that you aren't ready to see.
Well, if I'm lucky, I can see my mom again.
We'll go, though I don't particularly see a reason, other than the fact that, beyond a shadow of a doubt, my path has been leading to you, Jasmira. I can't say I understand why, but if this Hall of Mirrors is one step closer to the final goal, so it shall be.
All right. Okay, that's awesome. I talked to Reef, and he says he's in.
I get the feeling that Reef doesn't say no to much.
I get the feeling that Reef doesn't think either.
No, but he does want to be a hero.
I don't believe the Hall of Mirrors is the way to become a hero. Some of those that I have spoken with have entered the Hall of Mirrors with similar goals. I hope Reef isn't disappointed in the outcome that he acquires. He is young.
Yes, but he's got a good heart.
Time will tell. Sam, I think you'll do just fine. Something's telling me that you'll come out all right. And if you aren't, well, I'm here.
Or I have some acid I can maybe burn the mirrors with.
What a resourceful and insightful opportunity to test out your acids. Well done, Sam.
I'm just going to give Chick a little coochie under his guard. Chick's on a fat shaming spree right now.
Now, Sam, over dinner, you're going to have to regale me with information regarding whether the acid will react with the silver in the mirrors or if it will be the glass coating from the silica sands. Tell me over dinner. Jasmira?
Yes, what would you like?
Well, what's on the menu?
Well, I just happen to have some bread and some rat. If you want some rat.
I think she means where are we to next?
What? For dinner?
No, it was a figure of speech. What's on the menu? What's next?
I slowly close my eyes as I allow Sam to have this one.
Well, I was just gonna settle in at home. You guys are, of course, welcome. I have some cactus coffee. I don't know if you want to look around the town a bit.
Well, it's a lovely time of day for that sort of activity.
Yeah, I did. I could show you around. It's getting pretty late, but a lot of places will be closed.
I'm sure whatever is worth going to will still be open. Jasmira? Oh, I'm sorry. We will browse around the marketplace. I will get some ingredients, and I will cook us up a lovely dinner.
There's lots of street meat there, too.
Delightful. Just like old time.
Yeah. Yeah, the market is this way.
I'll do another sharp whistle for Chick to take off in flight around us, and then we'll walk off into the perpetual night, I suppose.
It's full evening. Dinner hour is kind of waning. You're free to wander the city or wind down in the inn, whatever strikes your fancy. If you have nothing particular in mind, then the evening will slowly come to a close. Half of you are back at the inn again. Half of you are at Jasmira's. Anybody who needs it will get the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
The morning dawns under the stars. A few more clouds in the area than the last couple of days. Nothing beyond that. You wake in your respective locations to the sound of the rest of the city slowly coming to life as well.
Relatively early. Go downstairs, get breakfast ordered for Reef, and then I'd like to talk to the person behind the bar and arrange to have a bottle of something nice sent to the Pecan Theater to Dasa.
Yeah, the heavier set orc behind the counter happily accepts the payment and tells you that won't be a problem at all.
And if I would find like a scrap piece of paper and I'll write a note on it. Darling, you were glorious. Here's to many more wonderful shows together. And then I'll fold it up and I'll have them send that with the bottle.
Yeah, and they're able to fold it up just a little bit tighter than you did and with a twine wrap it around the neck of the bottle and tie it off.
Yeah, and then I'll arrange like breakfast will go upstairs to Reef when it's ready. And then I'm just going to have breakfast by myself in the dining area.
Eventually, Reef, you'd know the smell more than anything.
Oh, thanks, Cass. I appreciate breakfast.
Oh, sorry. So you came downstairs? Because I was having it sent up to you.
Yeah, I think it's you bringing it in, but I guess it would be...
Oh, sorry. No, it's not me. Sorry. So I understand.
Oh, you're...
Not Cass.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Food?
Yes, thanks.
He closes the door behind him to your room.
There's eggs on the plate and also toast.
Oh, she's really angry at me if she's allowing me to have carbs. Oh, well, I just started eating it.
Three of you wake up the same place as the day before in the comfort of Jazz's home.
I'm once again sitting on the floor, only this time I'm playing a slow and very low tune.
And I'll get up and I'll make some cactus coffee for everyone. How'd everyone sleep?
I give her a side eye.
Figuratively, for you.
The night was restful and full of pleasant thoughts.
Excellent.
Sam, what do we say when someone asks us a question first thing in the morning when we are just awoken from our slumber?
I'm sorry. I was busy making a health potion for the day. Thank you?
Yeah, sounds like a great morning.
What a beautiful family we are.
But you're making a health potion. That's a nifty trick.
Yeah. I mean, it dilutes after about 24 hours or so I have to make them every morning. I always like to keep one on standby just in case something happens to Hen or to Chick.
Or to yourself.
Well, yeah, but Hen, have I shown you which potion is the health potion? And I hold up 6 different potions in my hands.
I stop what I'm doing and I glide across the floor to sit with Sam and carefully inspect the potions. I'd guess it would be probably this one. And I point to the shimmery gold potion.
Close, that wouldn't kill me. That's just a universal solvent, but this one works. And it's like a clear red one.
By universal solvent, do you mean to imply that, and I take a sip of cactus coffee, clearly reacting, it's very strong today. And do you mean to say, now Jasmira back me up with this, that it can dissolve the universe?
I guess over a really long time, maybe. And if you had a really big vat of it, like a universe-sized vat, then maybe.
So practically speaking, it's more so that it can dissolve a universally large amount of things.
Yeah, that or glue.
Delightful, as always. I think we've all learned something today, and the day has just begun.
I thought you just meant it was water.
Oh, no. Water is very important, though.
Delightful, Jasmira. Now, I don't mean to rush, as the both of you have just woken up and regained consciousness in this mortal form. Now, when are we embarking on our tour of the Mirror Hall?
As soon as we can, I guess. I'll just give a heads up to the speaker, and he'll arrange for the halls to be open to us.
Is there some sort of deadline?
Well, I mean, from Wreath's point of view, they have a tournament to go to. So either we get it done before then, or we wait till he gets back.
Have they mentioned when this tournament is ever around us? I can't even remember.
It's 3 days after his mark glows.
I said it to Jazz, but I didn't say it very well. In listening back, I said, it's in 3 days. And then there was but we have to find another fighter first. And then it was there, but just to Jazz.
Okay.
And at the beginning, when we disembarked from the sand ship, the guy gave him the tattoo and it glowed. And if we were listening at all, we would have heard the guy say in 3 days too, I think.
It's 3 days from the glow. It's not 3 days from now or 3 days from yesterday or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
That's to indicate they've found the final competitor. You have 3 days to get back to the inn, and then you'll head out.
That's when his table's ready. That's what I'm imagining it as.
Oh, Cass, they finally got our table at Outback Steakhouse.
Scares you every time.
If it went off, it's not Chuck's.
Yeah. To be fair, the last few times I've gone there, I haven't needed one at all. Is the tournament soon?
I don't know. Cass said something about 3 days, so I think we have at least 3 days.
Well, we've never spent more than 3 days in the city. Are we doing that this time, Anne?
If we need to. However, I am not used to staying in one place for so long. So I would not be opposed if we could get the ball rolling.
Well, I guess we can maybe meet up with Reef and see when he wants to do it. Probably as soon as possible. He seemed pretty excited.
Waiting longer will not change the outcome of the trial in any way, shape, or form anyways, unless you've used all of the time to devote solely to searching your mind and your heart and the path that lay before and behind you, which I don't know if any of us is going to spend time doing. So we may as well go now.
All right. Well, what, you mean like today?
If Reef so wishes.
I can send word to the speaker to prepare us for today or tomorrow.
I don't know why I'm picturing Jasmira taking a rat and tying a little piece of paper to it.
Rats are also used for communication.
Messenger rats.
Immediately gets swooped up by Chick.
So the highest denomination of money is rat, right? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, DoorDash is just a rat. You order a rat, it shows up at your door, having gone there itself, and then you eat it.
Driving a little e-scooter.
how did this become a rat-based society?
The Rat King will truly become a king.
And we head to the inn.
I'll go to a messenger
Rat.
spot. I'm not sure what they have, and
Yeah, there's runners.
there's runners. I'll go find a runner
Not a problem, and they'll head off for you.
before I follow Sam and I don't know if they probably just went ahead and not waited up for me.
So are you looking to meet with him or tell him you were coming, or
Oh,
details are in your message?
I would say gathering the group. The group should be ready today or tomorrow if this suits your timeline for the mirrors.
You can reply to this message.
And yeah, the guy takes it and heads off. And a little bit more time from the morning, almost to lunch, and you find all 6 of you are back in the tavern.
So pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm ready for this. Come on, Jess. Come on, Triple C. Tell me that we're good to go.
We just need the okay that he's opened the gates for us, so to speak.
Wicked. Wonderful. Oh,
Young Reef, I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm, but I must warn you, I've met many a traveler that has spoken of this Hall of Mirrors, and I do believe that you should enter with trepidation and caution, and a high hope in your heart.
Ask, what does the T word mean?
You should be scared, Reef.
Cautious.
I thought that started with a C. No, that's an S. Scared is an S. Right.
What I mean to say is that you will enter this trial different than when you exit. You have the potential to be changed forever, and I think it is only wise and it is only kind and right of me to forewarn you of this potential outcome, that you must be prepared to accept and love the person that you will be on the other side, no matter who it is.
I mean, yeah, I'm always going to love me. I'm great. But what do you mean? Like Triple C never said anything about that. She just said I'm looking straight at Jasmira. I thought you said it was just to prove that I'm a hero.
It's proving grounds. So it's a trial you have to go through to prove that you're worthy of being a hero.
Yes, Reef. And I must also remind you that Jasmira was not one of those wanderers that I spoke of that has gone through the trial. How can Jasmira speak of it if Jasmira has not experienced it herself?
Wait, you didn't say that you talked to people who have been through the trial.
Oh, yes. I have collected many songs from many wanderers who have been through the trial, who have come through with hopes and dreams and aspirations and grand ideas of who they would become. That is all I will say.
Hey, Triple C, would you lie to me?
Never.
You sure about that, Jazz?
Absolutely.
What if it's to like make him eat his vegetables?
I eat my vegetables all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but everybody has like a vegetable they don't like.
Why would you lie about that?
Well, because you have to eat your vegetables.
Yeah, that's how you become big and strong.
But some people don't like vegetables, so then your parents tell you not to eat, that it's actually not cabbage, that it's actually just asparagus or something, and then you have to eat it, and you're like, wait a minute, that was cabbage.
Sam, is someone lying to you about vegetables?
I mean, I've been lied to about a vegetable.
That sucks, and I wouldn't lie to you, but vegetables are awesome.
I do not believe that Jasmira is a liar. I believe that Jasmira is simply going off of the information that she has at hand, limited or vast as it may be. And that is all we can go off of on this vast and seemingly endless path that is our lives. So we should go forth with what we have and not expect any more from what the universe has to give us, even if we had all the universal solvent in the world. Right, Sam?
Yes. Doesn't quite work like that, but yes.
Well, let's go.
You still want to go.
I want to be a hero, Cass. I want to be a hero. I want to be a champion fighter. I want to be great.
Reef, you listened to Jazz. Did you also listen to Hen?
Yeah, I mean, like, she just said, like, you got to walk in a little bit scared and a little bit cautious. And you told me that I got to start reading the room a little bit more when I do stuff. I'll just have to read the mirrors a little bit better. That's all. And it's a mirror. How hard can it be?
All right, then. I like sit back and I cross my arms. That's what you want.
Besides, I'm going to have you and Dell with me.
I'm going to turn and smile at Dell. We'll definitely have Dell.
Dell has already turned to smile like this is not happening.
You guys would probably have another hour or two to converse before eventually Corzon would walk in fully suited, long sleeve, almost like a robe/jacket combo. And it sits very proper on him. He glances around the tavern and sees you, Jasmira, and the rest, and strolls over. You've agreed to the terms, but you were very vague on when you wish to go.
As soon as convenient. We're ready whenever you need us. Sooner the better, honestly.
I agree. I see no reason to put this off. I'm sure my benefactor would prefer to see results sooner than later anyway.
Does everyone have to go in order to get this super awesome, mega expensive paying job?
It would be ideal as a reaffirmation of your skills.
And what are these results that you are looking for? What is it that you can materialistically or ephemerally gain from our entrance into this trial that is supposed to be peering into our very souls?
By very nature of the wording you just described, if you pass through this, then we know with certainty that you are capable of whatever else might be asked of you in the future. As I mentioned to Jasmira, on top of recognition, there's a matter of 500 scorpions.
It seems as though not all of the information was passed to us. I see, and I understand, and I accept the terms.
Would any of you like to gather any materials before I take you?
Are there any materials that are recommended before we go in? I thought we just went in with almost nothing.
Essentially, that is the case, but we do allow, on occasion, anyone who has... Some people have emotional items that keep them grounded, even through good times and bad. And so if someone had something or some creature, he stares at Chick when he says that, we would allow it.
I have but one request.
I'm listening.
I wish to be bestowed with a lantern wrapped in a very thin paper with holes poked in it, in the series of constellations that are over our heads. You see, I don't care much for being inside, and if I could take the light of the stars with me within this room, it would bring much comfort.
If you have the lantern, so be it.
I will have one ready for you.
I'll give you half an hour.
Okay.
And he goes and sits at a different table, orders a glass of wine.
You didn't seem too happy, Triple C.
What, me?
No, like he that guy that was just talking to us. Like he didn't seem pumped, happy. Like
He's the speaker of the city. I have rarely seen him happy. He's very serious.
oh, okay. I just kind of find it weird. If he has all the pomp and circumstance, like he should be happier, right? I mean, like the governor of New Balia smiles all the time. She's the bomb.
I have never been to New Balia or heard of it, actually, but that's your hometown, right?
Black and gold, baby. And I'm going to raise my hand for a high five to Cass.
Oh, you get left hanging. I'm so sorry, Eric.
Ooh.
You get left hanging.
How long does Reef leave his hand up for?
A solid 15 seconds. Each second more awkward than the next.
Oh yeah, this is not like even like a game of chicken. I'm just staring at Reef the whole time and not putting my hand up.
I'm just gonna just slowly reach my hand up and kind of tap his hand to.
Heck yeah, Sam. Heck yeah. You got a friend for life, alchemical dudette.
I was mostly doing it because it looked really awkward.
It kind of was.
I'm gonna go find a lantern and I'm gonna start looking around. Jay, is there any lanterns in this place?
In the tavern? No.
Did we pass any stores that could sell lanterns on our way here?
Oh, yeah, you would have easily passed a general store while you were out and about.
Then I will run back towards there to pick up a lantern.
If any of you had the means to tell time by seconds, on the second, Corzon walks back over.
I do believe
Something
I
you
know.
want to do first?
No, I just know exactly what time it is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's part of her thing. So you would know exactly the 1 second.
Yeah,
if
you would
arrive.
know that it's
Exactly
on the
timed.
second.
I would take note of that.
He's very punctual. Jay, the one thing I would do, I don't know how long it would take to get this lantern, but I would also like to work on the modifications that Hen requested and try to add paper around the glass on the outside with like holes poked in it.
Yeah, you'd be able to do that.
Each one of different constellations that she's pointed out to me as we've traveled.
Yeah, the walk there and back is probably just under 15 minutes. So to do the rest wouldn't take long at all. You'd probably be finishing it as he comes walking over. On your feet, let's go.
All right, it's time.
Ready to
And
roll, speaker man.
he kind of just gives you a look out of the corner of his eye. Well, at least my title's recognized. He will walk the six of you through town towards the center to the Amber Terrace, through a gate that's currently open. And there's some activities here and there. And there is a small shop district in the core of the terrace. He takes you over to one of the magic shops, just walks in, looks at the person behind the counter who looks like they're about to say something. They take one look at him and look the other way. He takes you around the counter into the back room and pulls back a set of curtains of black silk, and the wall is a mirror, but it's shimmering. And you go,
Do. I walked straight into it.
Do we all, are we walking? I just wanted to get the picture of this, Jay. Are we all walking through it as a group or individually?
you can go in one at a time.
Like a fun house.
I mean, you guys could go more than one if you wanted to. Like if you want to hold hands and go through or something like that. Otherwise, no, you can just step through.
I will take a deep breath.
I'm gonna grab Jazz before
No.
she goes in, though.
All right.
I like grab her by the back of the arm.
Yes.
Seems like we're not so different after all. Putting his safety out there for money. If anything happens to him, I take it out on you and never do this again. Do you understand me?
Whatever. I go in.
Yeah, I'll push her as she goes.
As you step through, presumably the rest of you are following suit.
Dell definitely does like a half bow and like gestures Cass like ladies first kind of thing. Go ahead.
I will flip Dell off and walk through the mirror.
And in an opposite sort of energy, I'm going to glance at Sam with a knowing look.
Are we going to drink your magic juice before we go in?
So be it. And then I just very quickly put the cap on Chick's head so that she can't see when we're inside, because she'll get flying around and run into the mirrors. And then I will share a swig of, what is it?
Your libation.
Oh!
It's pure 100% vodka.
Yeah. How old are you, Sam? Yeah, I will do libations for Sam and I to share as we do a nice little cheers. That's lovely, Sam, but I was alluding to the fact that, well, I'm wondering if you would like to go alone.
Only if you want to go alone.
Sam, this decision is not in my hands. I will go, and others may follow, but that is not my choice, and it never will be.
And I can do this alone. And I hold up the lantern I made her. And this is for you.
Thank you, Sam. You can do this. You're brave, you're wonderful, and you're smart. I have no doubt in your success. We will both see you on the other side. And then I bow.
I bow back, but it's like really over exaggerated because I haven't mastered Hen's gracefulness.
The six of you step through, and Corzlin says to no one in the room, "See you if you come out." And inside, you are in a T-shaped room that is just glistening glass in all sides. There is an obelisk right in the middle of the room that also has mirrors on it that, depending which side you're on, your race changes. It's different for everyone. At first, Dell, you would see a goblin. The next one, you would see a dragonborn. For Jasmira, you see yourself as a human still holding a cup of coffee. Cass, you see a hobgoblin, and then you also see another Goliath, almost like the one it's almost like you're projecting what you saw before as yourself now, including male. Reef, your little gnome. Once you're all in there and kind of look around, I need each of you to roll a d20 for me. How'd you do, Cass?
13.
Sam.
19.
Reef.
Also 13.
Hen.
13.
Dell.
10.
Jasmira.
9.
As you're looking at everything, you see that as far as the T shape goes, the stem is a hallway of more mirrors.
Question. What?
Yes.
Are we there together, or did we kind of end up
You're
alone?
all in the same room.
Oh.
Sorry, Jay. So down the straight of the T, more mirrors.
Yes. There's a
Out
hallway that goes
Hallway with more
out
mirrors.
to the sides. It's just part of the room.
Part of the room. Okay. And then, sorry, where were the mirrors that showed us?
There was
Us
an
as
obelisk
different
in the
forms?
middle of the room before the stem.
Okay.
And as you kind of walk around it and look at it, that's the kind of thing you guys were seeing.
Yeah. So when we walk around the other side, it's still the same sorts of images. It's just us as different
Yes.
races. Okay. I will step up first.
So look at the mirror to go down the hall.
I'm gonna like go around the mirror, and so I'm kind of like right in the entryway into that hallway. And I'll take a deep breath in, shake it out a little bit. Here goes nothing.
And you all watch as Cass takes her step down the hall, and in a blink, you're all on your own.
Book.
Oh.
Cass?
Reef, you look around this room that is 4 walls of glass, floor, and ceiling. It makes the room feel infinite. And you see coming into view, you're not wearing your black and gold. You're wearing a very, very, probably more expensive than anything you've ever worn, suit in a deep blue with some gold trim. And you're being presented as the champion of the tournament.
Hey, I like this. Whoa, is this like the future me?
And your reflection reaches out with the crown.
Cool. But I mean, like, I haven't done anything yet, me. I have to be you in order to get the crown first.
And it's just standing there holding it.
I'm going to take it and I'm going to place it on that. I'll try to put it on my reflection's head.
And as you reach for it, you find that's actually a spot in between the mirrors where you can walk through.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
As you try and navigate your way through this, I need you to roll a d20 for me again.
No modifiers?
No modifiers.
14.
14, so a little bit higher. You look in the next mirror and you're standing looking at all the mirrors. You see yourself staring at the mirrors, and there's Cass's body, there's Hen's body, there's Jasmira's body, there's Sam's body, there's Dell's body, all dead at your feet.
Guys, it's time to get up. Where we were in the middle of doing this thing. It's time to get up. We got to go. Come on. We can't not get through these mirrors.
And as you're kind of cheering, you watch the body of Cass, the head rolls into view where she's looking at you with vacant eyes. Dried bloods come out of her mouth. Her body is still facing away from you.
Cass, don't be creepy. I hate it when you do creepy stuff like that.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm actually proficient in those. So as long as it's not an intelligence saving throw. That'll be 19.
19. Okay. Sam, you look around this room and you see in the first reflection probably the most elaborate alchemical lab you've set foot in. This beats Father's lab, anything you've seen since then. Any alchemical item, as you think about it now, your reflection seems to be pulling it and mixing things together. And you see yourself make a couple of things you haven't actually created before. The one, you miss a couple things, but the other one you do see fine. You can add a different bomb type to your character sheet.
Oh, like what is that thing called? Formulas?
Yes. Give me another D20 roll.
15.
15. You, unlike Reef, your area has a pretty clear direction and you're able to walk through it and navigate it. And you see yourself and Hen and even Jazz just kind of enjoying life. Looks like you're on a Karazenra ship and a nice sunny day. It's almost like you're taking the last image of the sun you had when you got here and kind of placing it over what the world is like now. Turning to your left, you stop, and probably for the first time in a long time, you see yourself without the suit on.
I'm going to the person that's with Hannah and Jasmira is the one out of suit, right?
No, you saw that, and then you walked a
now
little
something
further
else.
down the
Okay.
hall, and then this other mirror showed you that.
I'm trying to think of how to deal with this. How do I look? Are my scars still there?
Yes. You're looking at yourself if you took the suit off right now.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna to study it. It's been a while since I've seen myself, and so I'm just gonna kind of look over. It's almost like like looking at an old photo. Like I've forgotten things.
And the last part of that vision, you can hear your mother's voice, calm and comforting.
Mom, is that you?
And she reassures you it is.
It's nice to hear you again.
And the words you're hearing are all things in your mind you can remember her saying. These are the things that certain little phrases that she would say to you that once a person's gone, it's like the last audio thing you cling to.
And I begin to cry inside my suit, kind of getting like a little steamy almost.
Cass, your first reflection is you as a little girl. And however playful and innocent you might have been at that point in time, that demeanor is replaced with the woman you are now. You can see yourself ordering people around almost to the point of belligerent because you know what's best for them. A couple of kids cry, run away.
Grant me tilt my head to the side a little bit as I watch this, and a very small smile comes across my face.
It's like the mirror's showing you how far you've come. Your next reflection is more modern, and you see Reef successful in a tournament, barely got through his first fight. Your adjustments basically made the rest of that fight a cakewalk and subsequent rounds against other opponents, and you enjoy that celebration. I need another D20 roll from you.
A 14.
14. The next mirror shows Jasmira and yourself, and she's pleading with you because a hunk of glass sticking out of his skull is Reef between your feet.
And Jazz is there?
She is.
Does it look like Jazz did it?
No, it looks like it happened, and she was the one that suggested you guys needed to come in here and is apologizing to you.
Can I roll a save against this?
What would you like to roll? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Because we know that the mirrors are going to do stuff like this.
Yes.
12.
Part of you knows it's not real, but the other part of you has a hard time accepting that it might not be a possibility of how this goes.
I will step forward and I will put a hand on Reef's face, not touching the glass, but just to try to be calming. And I will look at the image of Jasmira as I cast Cure Wounds, first level.
You go to cast Cure Wounds, and I have to quickly double check something on this now. I just need confirmation of something I already know. Okay. You go to cast Cure Wounds, and when you speak the words, no sound comes out of your mouth.
Then I'm going to step away from Reef, and I'll say out loud, I know your tricks, mirrors.
And the next one shows you cheering on Reef at this tournament. He's doing pretty well to the point he wins the match, and you see standing behind him, casting a shadow down on him, is the Knoll. Almost like that's what he's got to go up against next. Jasmira, for you, the first mirror confirms what you already know. It's visions of you back in the Western lands, and specifically in the city of Phantom, where, let's face it, you were a good detective. But the problem was you were showing up the authorities, and they never gave you the credit you rightly deserved. In fact, wherever possible, the officers would take credit for your work. And then you remember your first day arriving in the desert. And as you walk, that image kind of comes to fruition on another piece of glass. And within seconds, there are people shaking your hand and hand on your shoulder for, all the great work you've done, for catching the killer, which they had been boggled for months. The next mirror, I need you to roll a D20 for.
Ooh, 20.
With a 20, you see yourself and these other 5 individuals that came into the hall with you. You're not in the desert anymore. You are in what looks like a slightly more advanced city and these constructs that seem to be living. And your reflection is speaking to one of them, and just watching the conversation, you can't make out the words that are being said, but it's almost like you're acting as an emissary towards them. And you're fortunate, and then the rest of your trip through these halls are pretty much just joking reflections or almost like photograph images of various times here in the desert. The last of which is you speaking to Corzon jail and coming here. And the next turn you take, you are back in the magic shop.
Oh.
Where he's pleased to see you. That's one through.
Oh, that was interesting.
You don't look any worse for wear.
I was hoping to see a mystery.
Yes, that astute mind of yours does like to be challenged. I was hoping it'd be more interesting as well.
Yeah, maybe show me a clue to some grand mystery out there that I could just solve, get to the end of.
Well, you've already done that once or twice just for this city alone, let alone the rest of the desert.
Yeah, but like maybe one of a deep mystery. Like, I don't know. There's got to be something. I'll find one.
And your first area, the first mirror, you look like a child. The next one, a teenager. The other one is actually a current reflection of yourself. And they're all accurate depictions. It's kind of mundane, really, with all the hype that was built about this hall. And then you walk for a bit, and you see yourself without instrument. And your reflection doesn't even seem to have any interest in music. It looks more, with your spear that Chick normally sits on, you look more gladiatorial.
I cock my head to the side a little bit, eyeing this up and down, and it doesn't fit at all. And then I'm going to take a garnet out of my bag, and I'm going to cast light on it as I place it into my lantern, and it is as though liquid gold light is just pouring out of it, illuminating all the constellations and stars on the walls. And I'm wondering if that changes anything about what I see in front of me.
No, because much like Cass's experience, no sound comes out with the words you try to speak when you go to cast the spell. You've been in the presence of a silent spell before, and this very much feels that way.
I'm then going to do the next obvious thing, and I'm going to give Chick that little tickle I do on the side of the wing to try to provoke a bit of a sound.
And no sound comes out.
That, surprisingly, it comforts me greatly. And I bow towards the figure in front of me, and I then look for a way to move on.
And in moving on, I need you to roll another d20 for me.
9.
Could I please have a wisdom saving throw?
Is it fear-based?
No.
I don't know what our vibration does or not. I don't know if we get it all wisdoms or not.
That is a 6.
You walk further along. You see reflections that resemble past moments, potential future ones. And as you turn to look at another mirror, you see Chick explode. You have a temporary -1 to your wisdom score.
And I can't speak out loud, but I'm trying to calm myself. And in my head, I close my eyes for a moment. I feel up to my shoulder. And in my mind, as though yelling out, I'm speaking to myself. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try and dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. And then I keep walking.
And as you mentally stabilize yourself, the next mirror you see, you're standing with your back turned to yourself. So you're looking at the back of yourself. And in front of that reflection is Cass, Dell, Sam, Reef, Jasmira. And there is a gold thread coming out of your reflection and into each one of them.
I'll ponder this, and I will try and see if each is as bright as each other.
They are equally illuminated.
Okay.
And seeing that, I need another d20 roll from you.
Hopefully this one isn't horrible. 14.
14. You go further in, and now your reflections are showing past performances and all the positive reactions. And each mirror shows a performance in a different location, and one person in specific in each crowd. It's a different person. It's not the same one in each vision. This individual person, each one seems to be the one you calm the most just with your performance. They are locked onto you, and it's almost like they have a slight aura, and it kind of goes a little bit more gold as you perform, and they seem more at comfort and just generally happier.
My eyes will linger over each of them as the memory of them washes over me like a cool rain, and I don't hold on to it too closely in my heart, as I've already let them all go.
And your next steps will find you with Corzin Jail and Jasmira.
And I take a very deep bow towards both of them. What a fascinating journey that was. I cannot say with honesty that I did not come through unscathed, although I will say with honesty that I am better for the experience.
2 for 2.
I knew you'd make it, Hen.
Same to you.
And I nod towards her.
And Dell. The very first reflection you see is pretty much who you are now. Only they seem to be, roughly where your magic prowess is. This reflection seems to have a higher level to it.
Okay.
And you watch as a room turns into the full desert, and a couple of the people, Reef and Cass in particular, are with your reflection, and you're using your means of casting through them with your stones, and it's a fight against a very, very large swarm creature. You probably are staring at a queen.
Okay. Are we winning the fight?
It looks like it. As you feel the fight is turning in your favor, you do see Sam and Hen in the sand, not moving, not breathing.
Even though I know I'm not necessarily part of the vision, I'm my current self in the hall would try and move towards Cass to be like, you should go heal.
The mirror almost seems to pick up your comments as a narration, and Cass's reflection does start to go over to them. And as she does, you see this massive, it almost looks like a leg the way it sticks out, with a claw swing through and snap her clean in half.
I'm just fucking shocked.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
So with my natural 15, that's a 12.
That one's hard for you to get past, as you said, very shocked, but you just close your eyes, take a few steps, look in a new mirror, and you see a familiar device sitting on a table, and the other people that were in the room have left. And you kind of blink for a second, and it's gone. But the individuals are back, and you understand what they're saying and the anger and immediate concern they have for getting it back. Another D20 roll, please.
9.
With a 9, you know what happened and know with certainty where you are right now. You don't need to worry about that. But you see a construct that is built out of materials similar to that device, and your reflection is talking to it, but it's almost like the reflection zooms out a bit. You're pointing with your hand, and Jasmira is standing beside you, also looking at this construct. And it seems to be receptive to what the two of you are saying, the words of which you don't know.
Okay.
For each of you that still remain, I need one wisdom save each. How did you do, Reef?
17.
Very good, very good. Cass.
15.
Dell.
10.
And Sam.
18.
You each feel you've been shown things that did happen, things that could happen. You were challenged a bit, but you've kept your wits about you. And it almost feels like in doing so, you've managed to avoid the worst of what the halls has. And a moment later, you are all standing together in the room with Corzin Jail once more.
I right away run and give Hen a big hug.
I would wrap my left arm around Sam as my cape flutters around as well.
That was hard. Hard to leave.
But you did it. And oftentimes, the most difficult things are the greatest test of our hearts.
I'm gonna go over to Cass. I'm just gonna be like, no, you ain't bloody. By the way, I totally won the tournament. It was bomb. It was great. I mean, like, I walked in and everybody was dead, but you're all right here. So unless my mind exploded and like I'm in a different universe, we're golden.
We're here, Reef. I saw you winning too. It's got to mean something.
Heck yeah. I throw up the new ball, yeah.
Hey, real quick for me. 12 times 8.
Yeah. Numbers?
You're fine.
96.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, 96. I'm just a little bit multiplication isn't my thing anymore.
Reef, you did what I needed you to do. You're fine.
Heck yeah. And I go for a high five.
I'll high five him.
Yeah.
It's a bit begrudgingly, but I'll high five him.
Can you all make intelligence saves for me?
No.
My one weakness.
If I got through the wisdom saves, you can get through the intelligence saves.
Del.
I got 8.
Jasmira.
12.
Hen.
2.
Reef.
-1.
Thank God I'm not the lowest.
21?
Cass.
12.
Sam, you're having this conversation and you're looking at everybody and you're looking at Corzon, who seems somewhat impressed that a lot of you made it out, and his expression changes. And in a split second, you're gone from there. The rest of you feel like you are beginning to literally melt. Your feet are kind of goopy and starting to pull down. The feeling comes up your shins, your calves to your thighs. Your bones are falling apart, and it gets up past your waist, stomach, chest. You're literally just a head in a puddle. You each take 11 points of psychic damage.
I was really expecting a higher number for some reason.
I didn't roll that good.
You each take 46 psychic damage.
Sam, you are now in a similar room with Corzon, and you're working together, slowly waking everybody up one by one that are collapsed on the floor. The rest of you...
So from my perspective, no one left?
From your perspective, you ended up in a new room, very similar. Corzon's there, and everybody's laying on the ground unconscious.
Oh, okay.
For each of you, you're slowly woken up, and you right away feel solid. Corzon sees the franticness of which each of you react to being woken up and how you're feeling, and there's usually one more. Well done.
Bro, I felt like ice cream on a hot summer day, man. That was weird. And it hurt my head a little, like an ice cream headache.
What's ice cream?
Oh, Sam, I gotta take you to Scoops at New Balia. When we're done with the tourney, I'm going home. I'm gonna take you with me, and we're gonna go to Scoops. It's like the bomb ice cream joint.
That didn't really answer my question.
Oh, it's frozen milk, well, frozen cream, and flavored frozen cream with sugar. It's like the one treat I get every week.
Ah, yes, the wonders of ice cream. And only 7 hours.
Wait, what?
It only took you 7 hours.
Wow. Felt like 10 minutes.
I've heard that on occasion. I've also seen it take significantly longer.
So, did we pass?
You certainly did.
Sweet.
And he'll toss a pouch of coins over to Jasmira. It has 100 scorpions in it. I would say take the rest of the day, and we will be in touch.
All right. And I will take the money and portion it out.
As she's doing this, can I snatch Reef's arm up and I'm going to flip it over so that I can see the tattoo? Is it glowing?
It's not.
Okay, I'll let his arm go.
I could have done that.
Just wanted to check for myself.
You're the boss, lady.
Now the lot of you are standing in a shop smack dab in the middle of the Amber Terrace, free to go about your ways.
You each get 16 scorpions.
I won't take ours. Reef can take his if he wants, but if Jasmira tries to give it to me, I won't accept it.
I don't push it. Then I offer Reefs.
No, this is recognition for being a hero, baby. It's all good. Plus, if Cass don't want it, I don't want it.
Can we get paid extra then?
Reef, do you want to give your portion to Del or split it up somehow?
I mean, whatever's fair, but Del's my bro, so he can have mine if he wants it.
Well, that worked out.
I'll give it to Del.
The whole and trial has had an effect on you, Reef, one of increased generosity. This bodes well for you and your future. I will keep an eye on this. And in the spirit of charity, although I don't find it charitable if you give away something you truly do not need in the first place, Sam,
I need my scorpions.
I'm not taking them from you. Here, hold out your hand.
I thought you were saying I had to donate them.
No.
And I hold out my hand.
You are not forced, coerced, or really obliged to do anything that I ask, although I would be appreciative if you did accept this money.
And I would be appreciative if you buy something or get out.
Well, what you got?
Look around. They have all kinds of magical trinkets.
Just a shirt that says, I survived the mirrors. And all I got was a stupid t-shirt.
It's a painting of us as we exit the hall, like our worst moment.
There's actually cameras in the mirror hall.
You can see there's a few potions, there's pipes, there's some orbs, there's some gems. There's all kinds of little things here and there.
Oh, I'd like to look at the potions.
Sure.
Once I figure out where my money is on my character sheet here.
We
Oh,
got
it's not.
80. We got 83 last time, I think.
No, there was 83 gold after I think we
Oh my
or
god.
broke
Converted
down.
the
After my
scorpions.
conversion rate, I don't know, man. That's why I'm not taking any money. I can't handle it.
Just add a
Scorpion's
zero
just
to
a
whatever he
platinum.
says. Yeah.
John, you said that so many times. I'm like, that does not help me in any way.
Just add a zero to whatever amount he says.
Okay. If Reef will join me, we won't stay for shopping. Like, we will just head out.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Reef out. I'm gonna open the door in peace.
And yeah, as soon as you get out, you can even feel outside like how much time has passed.
It'd be nighttime, right? Because we went around lunch.
Yes.
Okay.
It's always
always
nighttime.
night.
It's always nighttime, but
Excuse me,
I
sorry.
understand what your question is.
Evening times, possibly in between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening.
Thanks for coming, by the way.
I wasn't going to let you just do it by yourself, now was I?
No, but you could have just waited on the other side.
Reef, I know who I am. The mirror didn't show me anything I didn't already know. Hopefully you're in a good place for that too.
Yeah, didn't show me anything that I already don't know.
Tam,
Okay.
you see a potion of healing and a potion of fire breath sitting on the shelf right now.
Hmm.
And an oil that you're not entirely sure what it is.
Hmm. How much would you like for this potion? It looks like a fire breath.
Fire breath, I give you that for 100 gold.
This wasn't made the best. How about 90?
Persuasion roll.
Oh, Jay, I'm going to use my everything has a solution because it's related to potions and add my
Yes.
D6 as my experience, which doubled my roll to 12.
That 12 will be enough to sway him to shave 10 off the price. Just a point. Remember, you have to add your experience normally before you roll. But it's all
Oh,
good.
I was just mentioning it. I was rolling it anyways. I just wanted
gotcha.
to mention it
Yeah.
so people could hear that we're doing it. That's all.
Yes.
They can't see my dice yet.
Yes, you can have it for 90.
Excellent. And what is this oil? I've never seen any oil like this before.
You have a very good eye. That is oil of etherealness.
Seems like a bit of an oxymoron almost, but do you know what its properties are like?
Not very volatile, but you may end up where you don't want to be.
Have some inkling on that. How much do you want for it?
That one? I mean, getting a scroll with the ethereal spell on it would probably be very expensive. So this is a lighter version, 750 gold.
Jay, is it a product that's ready to use already? Is that what he's kind of hinting at? Or
Yeah.
is it something that needs to be used
It's-
in a component?
No, what it is you can apply the oil on a medium or smaller creature along with what it's wearing. It takes about 10 minutes to do so. And then whoever this creature is basically subject to the etherealness spell for 1 hour.
Oh, that's cool. But I don't have that kind of cash. Well, I sadly don't have enough today, but maybe next time.
It will be here unless someone else has the money.
And I'll take this potion too, and I'll hold up the healing potion.
25 gold.
I give him that because I know that's dirt cheap.
You said there were gems in the store?
There are.
Are any of these gems ready for enchantment?
Oh, that's a very good question. And he goes over and looks at a blue ruby. Well, this one's got nothing on it yet.
Oh, you have gems that are already enchanted.
I have some, yes.
Well, I'll look at those as well.
The first one you notice is a green emerald, but it's been carved into a clockwork gear.
Okay.
For table's sake, it's a clockwork amulet. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the die. That's a once per dawn thing.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's so good. And how much is this one?
That one, 200 gold.
I'll take that one.
Sale is made.
2 happy customers. Excellent. Now I don't
And
mind
how
you
much?
plugging-
How much
you-
for the ruby? The other one
Oh,
for
the
the enchantments.
Let me.
And he goes back to a book on the counter and he's flipping through and flipping through and flipping through. And he says, this one is, someone has cursed this. If you take it, you cannot get rid of it. And it will give you, how does it word this? It makes you better at doing certain things. It's, you gain advantage on one ability check of your choice.
Oh.
is what it comes down to. However, it is cursed, so there is a side effect to it. But he hasn't put it on or tried using it to find out exactly what the bad part is.
That's very fair. I was asking about the unenchanted one that was getting ready, but that's also a good idea. Good to know
the one
about.
temporarily prepared for enchantment. Yes, of course. That's only 50 gold. You know how much that
Okay,
is.
done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As I was saying,
Listen, motherfuckers, stop selling us fucking
It almost
preloaded
makes you-
ones.
it almost makes you worth bogging up my shop.
Fine, I will leave then.
Thank
Money
you
on the
for your
counter.
coin.
Do you have any more of those health potions?
Yeah, he has 2 more.
Oh, I'll take 2 of them. Those 2.
They're yours, 50 gold.
And I pay. It's the first time I've had enough money to get something that good.
What happens when you don't play a poor character? Oh wait, you were.
And as this is wrapping up, you and Cass are leaving. You can hear the conversations. You get about half a block, and you can feel the burn in your forearm. And when you turn
Ow.
it over, the G has grown bright red, and the rest of it fades.
Hey, Cass,
Mm.
we got 3 days, and I'm going to hold up my forearm.
And we're going to end the session.